What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And yeah, look, this is the brand new SugoFest exclusive that's going to be dropping here. I don't remember the exact date. When did it say? March 7th? Okay, so it's tomorrow we're going to get the information in game, and then the day after that is when this will go live. So look, I need a little bit more information here. Look, this is literally just went live. I haven't seen anything about this character's abilities. So it is going to be S-Snake. Okay, so S-Snake is the legend of the TM SugoFest. But as you can tell by the artwork, you've got all the Seraphim here, which is kind of crazy because they haven't actually revealed all of these Seraphims in the anime. So the fact that they're actually showing them here is kind of wild. Pretty cool though. Artwork-wise, I'm a big fan. I think it looks pretty dope. But obviously, the big question is going to be, what does this character do? And we've talked about this extensively over the last couple of weeks, that, you know, historically, the TM Sugo that comes out for the Worldwide Anniversary SugoFest typically brings along a character that is better than the original batch of the Worldwide Anniversary characters. So if that is going to be the trend, then I hope that this character is going to be better than Luffy, Zoro, Kaku. But hey, let's go ahead and have a look at what this character actually does. So we'll go through we're going to skip over the Japanese one, because obviously we don't want that one. We can't read it. Let's go to English here. So this character, it looks to be strength. I mean, it's going to tell us here. Why am I zooming in? It's going to tell us. Strength, fighter, and shooter. Strength fighter shooter, does have barrier pen. Let's hope that it's a good barrier pen. Also has rush. That's really cool. Has EX super as well. Interesting. Alright. So far, looks pretty good. Fighter shooter is an interesting class combination. So it doesn't have any of those subsidiary classes like Cerebral Free Spirit or Driven. So that's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look. She has a Rush Sugo special and Fighter class and Shooter class EX Super. That's also very good. The EX Supers that give you double classes are very powerful. The ones that do like double types are the weaker ones, so this is good. She also has a special that inflicts Love status effect and a Captain effect with an effect that can completely remove Bind, Special Bind, Despair, Paralysis, and Special Reverse. I'm going to assume that it's only on this character, kind of similar to Alba, right? Very similar to Alba is what I'm guessing here. Let's get into this. I want to have a look at the Captain ability first. Composed Smile. Reduces crew's special charge time and switch effect by 1 at the start of the quest. That's good. Launches the following effect at the start of the quest. Adds 100 times character's attack on top of tap timing bonus damage for 20 turns. Yo, this is quite good. The reason why this is good is this is going to enable certain characters to activate their abilities. The one that comes to mind straight away, of course, is going to be Whitebeard and Ace, who, when you launch their special, when you've got 5 or more turns of tap timing bonus damage, you get like a massive chain buff. So that's good that this character has that. Very cool. I like that. 20 turns is pretty substantial, but like in most cases, this is pretty redundant. Like, yes, it does add a bit of damage when you perform your taps. This is going to allow you to get through like mini stages, like with like just annoying mobs, way easier. But like generally speaking, it's not that great, not that useful. But it's more just like a trigger thing to help you like get certain abilities to activate. So I see why this character has it. And then it will boost fighter and shooter characters' HP by 1.35, boost their attack based on the tap timing of the previous character. Very similar to like Legend Mihawk. The original V1 Mihawk has this ability, very similar. So based on the tap timing, you get either 5 times to 5.75. So basically, when you perform your first attack of the turn, it's only going to have a 5 times boost. However, if you consecutively hit perfect, it's going to be 5.75 for the next character, 5.75 for the next character. But then if you hit it great, it's probably going to be, what, 5.5? And if you hit it good, it's probably 5.25. So it's just based on your tap timing. So you just want to consecutively hit your perfects. Recovery and tandem are going to be beneficial. And then completely removes this character's own Bind, Special Bind, Despair, Special Reverse, and Paralysis. So I like all that. Captain ability, I don't have that much wrong with it. It seems pretty good, but it all will stem from how good the EX Super is going to be and how good the special is going to be. Because characters like Alba, who have this ability, then have a special that can allow you to remove the rest of these debuffs from your crew. So I hope that this character has that ability. I want to have a look at the EX Super first. So you need to have 2 of the following characters, and you can use it as a crewmate as well. That's very good. So it's Luffy, Hancock, Sentomaru, any of the Vegapunks, also S-Hawk, Shark, Bear, Rob Lucci, Kaku, Stussy. So the pool of characters is decent, I suppose. Fighter characters to super fighter, shooter to super shooter, reduces all enemies nullification by 1, changes crew slots including block into tandem, and a 25% strength X quick resistance down. That's pretty decent. Not a bad effect. I mean, a full board of slots and pretty decent resistance is pretty good. I have no qualms with this at all, and then the nullification is also something you can't really forget either. So it's pretty good. I don't have any problems with that at all. Let's move on to the special, this is the make or break here. Okay, so it's going to inflict love status to each enemy. Okay, reduces defense up by 7 turns. That's also quite good. Boost fighter and shooter characters' chain multiplier of their normal attacks by up to 0.7 for 3 turns. It's fine. If the crew has 2 different damage boosting effects at the same time, or crew's damage on top of tap timing bonuses is 3 or more turns, which is basically for free. Boost strength dex and quick type slot effects by 3.5 for 3 turns that cannot be removed. Otherwise, strength dex quick 3x for 1 turn. Yikes, man. I really don't like this. Okay, so a lot of people say, oh my god, you know, like a 3.5 all boost for 3 turns, it's very good. I mean, yeah, it's not bad, but the thing is that in Treasure Cruise, we have so many characters that give you very good attack boost, very good all boost, blah, 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 right? But the thing that we're looking for is the really big, like, utility effects. And unfortunately, this character doesn't really have that. Like, yes, this character by themselves as a captain is basically immune to most debuffs, but then, unlike Alba, doesn't have the ability to remove them off of your crew. So, like, captain ability, if you use him as a captain, yeah, it's nice so you don't have to worry about certain debuffs on your captain slot. But then if you have a look at what the special does, like, what does this character bring to your team, right? So you get love status, which is interesting, but we don't have, like, a conditional boost against love status, at least not yet. Removing of defense up is kind of cool, but you gotta remember, this is a fighter character, and it's also a strength unit. Like, there's also a very good strength fighter character that came out during the New Year's Sugo Fest that also just straight up removes defense up completely. So it's interesting that this character does that. The tap timing chain stuff is, like, fine. It's kind of like whatever, honestly. And then, in order to get the really good orb boost, you need to have 2 conditional boosts, which obviously you can trigger with Luffy and Lucci, or you have tap timing bonus damage of 3 turns or more. So if you got to remember, if you're using this as a sub, you're probably not going to get this to activate very often. But if you're using this as a crewmate, as a captain, yeah, you're going to be able to get that to work. So, man, that's really disappointing. I was really hoping for more from this special ability. Damn, that is a shame. That is a shame. I mean, let me know your thoughts and opinions about it, but just at face value, I just don't see much value in having this character, right? Because, like, there's so many characters that can remove defense up by a bunch of turns. Because you could also just, like, reduce their defense, right? The tap timing chain and then the orb boost, like, yeah, this character can give you a lot of damage, but damage is never really a problem. Like, damage is like one of the last things you think about when you're building a team. So, yeah, look, I'm not the biggest fan of this special ability. The captain ability is quite good, and the EX Super is pretty solid as well. At least the EX Super can be used as a crewmate, which I think is actually very, very good, very underrated. Okay, so if you do use this character as a crewmate, it makes recovery and tandem slots matching. And then fighter and shooter characters get 100 base attack, and if you have a fighter territory, you get a 150 further attack buff. See, why does S-Snake have this but doesn't actually give you territory? I think this character should have probably done that. Yeah, unless if they're missing an effect in the special, I don't know. Seems a little strange, right? Let's have a look at the rush. So the rush, you need to be at the final battle when 2 or more of the following characters are on the crew, and it's the first tap. Okay, that's actually quite good. And the rush, it doesn't really give us a lot of information here, but it says that at max it will get a 1.9 times boost, which is again like relatively stock standard for a rush, and it's for fighter and shooters. Okay. Yeah, I like the stuff for fighters and shooters, because these are the two of the weakest classes in the game, I would say. So the fact that this character is kind of directly buffing both of them is quite good. And if you are running characters like obviously Luffy and Lucci with all of their amazing buffs from their special, this character goes very, very well with Luffy and Lucci is what I'm kind of picking up, right? Support effect says at the start of the battle at the start of the final battle reduces all enemies defense up by 1 turn, and you also get 5% resistance down. That's a great support. Again, Monkey D. Luffy gets another fantastic support. Boa Hancock receiving this as a support is also very good. Boa does not get a lot of good supports, so I think that's a very, very nice addition to her. Sentomaro also doesn't really get good support, and then obviously all of the Vegapunks getting buffed because of this as well. Even the CP0 characters, like, yeah, this is good support. It's good. All right, let's move on to the Rumble stuff. Let's have a look here. Let's see, is there anything redeeming here? So we have the Rumble ability, which gives buffs to fighter and shooters, 6 defense, and all enemies level 7 attack down. That's quite good. And if you got 8 or more fighters or shooters on the team, all enemies speed down and special CT down level 3. Yeah, also very, very good. I like that. And I saw it, where is it? Rumble special is only 22 CT. Like, that seems quite good. Hopefully this is good. Let's see. Targets 3 enemies with low current special CT for special CT speed down level 5 and damage over time level 5. Right, so if they don't have a lot of special CT, it just gives them the ability to, like, just charge their special slower. And then if 8 or more fighter or shooters are on the team, target 1 high attack enemy for 100% chance of confusion. Only 1 enemy, 100% chance of confusion. I mean, guaranteed confusion is obviously very good. Targets a high attack enemy, but there are so many situations where this is going to burn you, where you can just, like, they use their special and then you confuse the character that just launched their special. Like, that's gonna really hurt. But 22 CT, you're gonna get this able to launch multiple times per run. I get it. I'm just not really the biggest fan of it. Maybe the level limit break one, the Super Rumble special. So it's highest CT speed down, damage over time level 10. Ayo, that's good. I mean, this is the level limit break version, so, like, not too many people are going to have this. And then targets 2 characters for the confusion if you have the buffed version, which obviously is way better. But, like, let's be real, who's doing this? Plus, you also need to get hit twice with a Rumble special before you can even get this to work. And obviously does not have any Grand Party stuff. It's been a little disappointing with the Grand Party stuff. We haven't been receiving many Grand Party leaders recently, so really hope that we get more of those. But man, okay, I was definitely expecting, like, much stronger abilities here. I mean, let's have a look here. This is the actual special. It looks the exact same. Like, you can see here that this is the tap timing stuff, and then this is the orb boosting one, 3.5. 3 times otherwise. Yeah, this is, so we're not missing any abilities here. Like, this is just straight up what the special does. I don't know, it definitely feels like they're just missing something in the special. Like, this doesn't seem good enough in my opinion. Like, love status is, like, very redundant because, like, heck, if you're killing the enemy in the turn, you don't really need to inflict them with love. You're just gonna kill them, right? And then also reduce defense by 7 turns. Yeah, okay. And then, like, this is just pure damage. And it's a shame because, as I mentioned, you know, the fact that they have this in the captain ability, I was definitely expecting more utility here for the crew, but unfortunately, we do not see that. So that's going to be my breakdown here of S-Snake. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about it. I'm actually a little bit disappointed. I was definitely expecting a lot more from this character. We'll say their artwork looks pretty cool. I'm a big fan of it. I like how they're showing all the seraphims here. Very, very nice. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about it down below in the comment section. Hope you enjoyed this video, though. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. I'm that, guys. I'll see you guys within the next video.